Welcome to Project 308. My name is Trottier. That right there is my 1978 Ferrari 308 GTS that I'm restoring for you right here live on YouTube. Let's get into it. My tiny brain is tired of fussing and thinking about this carpet. Let's just get the damn thing in and we'll figure it out as the problems arise. So I'm like, what the heck is this thing right here? The carpet and everything's kind of tucked underneath it. So these bolts are spinning. I need to get them out and I'm like, what is this thing? And then I look underneath. Oh, let's go over here. And I'm like, wait, over here. Oh, I don't know if I can get that. Welcome, fellow Ferrari gearheads. Thanks for joining me. Jumping right in, this little unit located so rudely in the middle of my passenger compartment is an isolated battery terminal block. In other words, the positive battery terminal runs from the battery, which is at the front of the car, through the center of the car, joins here, another cable goes to the starter motor. Why they would put that right there, I have no idea. So just before gluing things in, I wanted to get these chrome panels in place and just figure out where they go. This one's in decent shape. These need a lot of cleanup. But as you can see, the holes, there are no holes any longer. They've been filled in over the years. Over here, you can see there's a hole right there. That corresponds with the rivet hole there. Somebody broke that rivet out right there. These were not in the car when I got it. All this was taken out by the previous owner. Just wanted to make sure I have all the pieces before I start gluing things. What appear I do, but they do need some work. All right, heading up to my pile of storage. Oh boy. See, this is what I want to see right here. Look how bad this looks. Oh boy. That's going to look so good, that's going to look like crap. So I brought this fascia piece down strictly so I could see how far up the carpet had to go. It definitely needs to be re-vinylized. Get it? Re-vinylized, not revitalized. I know, don't give up my day job. Now I'm sure somebody knows where I can get the appropriate vinyl for this piece. Please let me know. Thanks. First thing I've got to do is I've got to slice this up here because this has got to go tucked down. I know that these two pieces now have to be kind of centered on the opening for the center console. So task number one is to carefully cut there and carefully cut there. That distance is probably the amount that I need to cut that carpet. Well, you guys spoke and I listened. Many of you had mentioned to me that I should get some noico noise panels. They go underneath the carpet and they help insulate from heat and sound. I received many emails and very many comments saying I should invest in these. So guess what? Let's go put some in right now because I listened to your suggestions. So this is my antenna wire that's going to run from the back of the car to the front of the car. I mean, who listens to the radio anymore? But hey, it's there, I got to put it in. But I'm like, how do I put it in? So of course, I had to grab my handy dandy Ferrari for Dummies workshop repair guy. And it says in it that I should try and find myself an authentic, original, Italiano-inspired glue gun. So look at this. I actually went to eBay and found somebody selling an original glue gun from the factory in wonderful Italy. So maybe it'll work. Let's give it a try.
How about new?
The thing about hot glue guns is they're hot. Well, all right, so I think I'm actually ready to glue in my first piece. I'm going to use the two pieces of tape to kind of center it. I've got it where I want it right now. I'm going to cut the tape there, cut it there, spray the adhesive on, glue it on, let it set overnight, and see how it works. So these two pieces of tape here are not actually to hold the carpet in. They're to help me locate it back once I move it out, and then I spray the adhesive, and then I have to put it back. I want to be able to align it exactly the way I just had it. That's why. So maybe if I did upholstery for a living, this might have been easier. But that being said, I am slowly figuring out which piece goes where and which piece lays over top of the other piece. It's all starting to make sense. So whenever I'm having a problem, I tend to go to bringatrailer.com and I look up the listings for images because there's a whole bunch there. Now what I'm seeing here right now is I've got this trim piece here, and it's obviously got some vinyl on it. So when I put this piece here, it covers it, and I can see that on cars that are 77, 78, the carpet ends right here. 79 and later, the carpet goes all the way over here, which I don't mind covering, but the issue I have right now is that I'm looking at the passenger side and I don't see any kind of trim pieces there. They're missing, but I'm not sure if they're supposed to be there or not. So I'm going to go back again and look up front on through Bring a Trailer and see if I'm supposed to have something there, because I'm a little confused right at this particular moment. Alright, so if I look at this 1978 Ferrari here, with a very stylish trim pattern. Woohoo! Look at that. Yeah, I can definitely see that there's a trim piece right there. I'm gonna go take a look upstairs and see if I got anything. I don't think so though, because I don't seem to remember that in my box of parts. And I really don't think this is up here, but let's go take a look. Might be surprised. While we're at it, where the heck does this thing go? Anybody know? Looks like that goes in the rear of the car around the exhaust area. That would be my guess. Okay, so I have found one of those trim pieces online, but here's the situation. The situation is that the carpet is clearly designed for a car that does not have that trim. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this one little trim piece off on this side. So I've just got two rivets holding it in, and I'm going to see how that carpet fits. And I may just go without it because from all the pictures I'm looking at, the right side of the car does not even have that piece of trim if it's a 1979 on. If this were a concours car, I might be a little concerned about that, but given the fact that it's just going to be a high-end roller, it just has to look good. What I've done here is I haven't filmed it because sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, capturing all these different angles actually adds a lot of time to it, and I don't think adding any more footage of me just laying sound absorbing is actually going to add any value to the video. Thank you, John from Ferrari Chat, for sending me an email with the pictures and the links to your own carpet project. It was very helpful. I am ready to put this piece in. I'm a little scared, but I'm ready to put the side sill piece in right now. So I've been trying to figure out exactly how this piece works its way in here. And what I have figured out is I'm actually missing the aluminum or the metal piece. There's actually a trim piece here that this attaches to, damn it. I've been spent hours trying to figure this out. I finally found an image online which shows that I am actually missing something. So not gonna stop me right now. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna leave these to last. Keep going with what I'm doing and try and locate a couple missing pieces online and see how bad they're going to be, because they kind of look expensive. And yes, this is called using what you got and making it work. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to loosen that to get that back in. I'm going to have to loosen it under the hood over there. There's no way I'm getting that back in. Don't think so anyways. So of course my battery died just at that key moment. What I'm referring to as loosening is the cable that goes to the hood bonnet release. It's under tension and I just don't think I'm going to be able to reattach it while it's under tension still. And since I have the hood handle in my hand, what better time to give it a good clean? And just as a side note, the adhesive spray that I used, which worked great for the rest of the carpet, really sucked on this rubber dead panel piece. It did not stick at all. I'll have to find another solution for that.
Like $60 for the camper.
Really? All right, so I still have to reattach the cable to the handle, but the driver's side would appear to be done. The passenger side foot plate only had like 2 bolts holding it in when I took it out. Now I know why. All the bolt holes are badly corroded or cross-threaded. I'm gonna have to chase them all. Another moment of confusion right now because I don't remember which piece went on top of which piece. I second guess myself. In the end, I still did it wrong, and I will have to go back and correct it because I need to put the side piece behind the plate. Fortunately, I don't think it's going to be a big deal to correct that. It's here that I'm looking at this footage while I'm editing, and I'm saying to myself, that doesn't quite look right. So the great thing about recording all this stuff is I can just go back to the old footage, which I did, and I can see that I did it wrong. In addition, I still have to make all the holes for the seatbelt anchors, but overall, I believe it turned out reasonably well. Now, of course, I still have a little bit of fussing to do on it, and still a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but the bulk of it is in. So now I know obviously a couple of you are going to ask for a review on said carpet. Carpet is from Lakewell Classic Car Interiors. The price of the carpet was reasonable. The quality of the carpet is decent, was what I refer to as decent. The fit and finish, decent once again. Keep in mind that I have never installed a carpet before. I have no carpet experience. The fact that I managed to do it is a plus. The negatives are this carpet is more of a universal to all years 308, so it's not taking into consideration the minor differences between years. It's more of a catch-all. If you are a type of person who is very particular about the originality of your car, then this the product is definitely not for you. If you're looking for a decent carpet that looks good, yeah, I think it's okay. Otherwise, communication has not been great with the company. I still have an email that's unanswered. The directions are practically useless. The assumption is that you have the old carpet, that you're removing the old carpet from the car, and because I didn't have a lot of the carpet was missing, I didn't manage to really use that carpet to my advantage to be able to figure it out. And because the pieces were different between what I took out and what I put in, it was really confusing. The instructions need to be reworked if you're listening, guys, but otherwise definitely an okay carpet as far as I can tell, and if you want better, you need to spend more money, and that's about all I can say.
And that's all I have to say about that.
As always, thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing to my channel, and all the comments that you guys throw, the emails that I get. God damn it, thank you. You guys are all freaking awesome. Anyways, till next week, next 2 weeks, whenever I get back to it, we'll talk then. Bye-bye.